All, today's session is a recap. First two sessions is a completed, and after that it's a long gap. We are going to discuss about new topic. So before that, recap the session. Last two topics what we discuss. Basically, initial starting we understand about DevOps life cycle. So what is a DevOps and CI/CD pipeline and everything we understand about DevOps lifecycle. In the CI means continuous integration and CD means continuous delivery. Integration means it's kind of whenever developers new features or bug fixes or any code changes happen, automatically that build everything it's a happen. Okay, whenever they commit the code, new changes commit the code, automatically that build and everything it's happen. That is called CI. That is a continuous integration. CD means continuous delivery. What build new build is a thing automatically deploy into the respective environments like staging, testing, development, UAT and production like that. These all build that build is going to deploy. This is also called release. Also we can call sometimes as a release management. We heard about release management means what is a build and it's going to release into the production or UAT or it's a development like that we can call. That is a release. You can see here in the Azure portal also we can see the pipelines. It's a kind of let's see later on we'll see the things. It's a release also we'll try to understand. So what is a release and everything we'll try to get it more idea. It's a very small difference release and kind of deployment. Okay, there is no much difference on that. So next coming to we understand about SDLC process, software development life cycle. How is a previously SDLC is a waterfalls method. After that, agile methodology follow the things, and how is improve the that software development life cycle. And why is a DevOps came is a because of it's a that process needs to be automated and very quickly deliver the things. That way DevOps is a helpful and automate the things. So these are all those things we discuss in the first session. And after that we create a organization in Azure portal. We log in and after that create a organization, and after that we look into that project, how to create a project. When creating the project, and we see the different options about is private and public. And coming to in advance also Git and team foundation version control. Later on we'll discuss about deeply understanding about this Git and team foundation version control. And we understand about basically agile, basic, CMMI and Scrum related is a some each and every company is a project. They will follow different process. So that process wise majorly four types is available: agile, basic, CMMI and Scrum. Most of the companies will follow the agile or Scrum methodology. Okay, Scrum also it's a kind of agile only. There is no much difference on, little bit difference, but as a mostly is a both are same almost, but little bit difference is there. Okay, so these are the methodology depends on the requirement. When creating the project we can select it, or later on also we can change it, but little bit problematic is there. And if it is existing any task and everything, it will broken, it will it's going to broken. That is that's the reason it's better when is creating the project only. We need to select the right work item process. We need to select it. And even we discuss about other than four methodologies or process: agile, basics, CMMI and Scrum. Instead of that one, my company is following little bit more hybrid wise, like agile hybrid. So in agile only, but a little bit more different task or items is added and follow the different process. In this scenario, how to get it such things into our Azure DevOps. That way also we discuss how to create it and how to attach to our project as a default wise. How to get it also we can see. It's a tick mark. Tick mark means it's a default wise, it's a selecting, that is a one. Default wise it's selecting, that is a one. So how we can get it, we understand about this related. So totally we understand the creating, how to create a project, what are the options we need to select it, and like that we understand about basically. And coming to now, we are going to how to like we I am the owner for this Azure portal, my subscription and Azure DevOps organization wise, everything I'm the owner. I created. Okay, well and good. But later on, it's multiple people like kind of developers or project managers or stakeholders, or it's DevOps engineers or somebody else. It's needs to be access this project. How to get it? They can how they can get the access that try to understand now. That is a new topic today. So organization settings under like right now I'm in the Azure DevOps portal, and if you see organization settings, okay, click on organization settings. In the organization settings, basically first of all onboard the users. We need to onboard the users. So directly we can onboard to the project also, we can able to do it, but it's a initially we need to onboard the users into the DevOps organization. You can see, click on add user, and here we are specifying that user ID. Suppose in my Azure Active Directory in Entra, this is a Azure portal. In this Entra, Entra means my authentication authorization related all users is available under Azure Entra. So in this users is available. Suppose I want to call to the Satish to log in or access provide to the this Azure DevOps. In the Azure DevOps, I'm providing the Satish user ID. So if I selected Satish user ID, and what type of access level, this is a Azure portal organization level access level, guys. Access level is a organization level. Basically it's a basic, stakeholder, Visual Studio, subscriber. There are three types is available. What exactly? So there is any cost for users accessing like Azure DevOps, and how many users we can freely provide it, and what is the cost for users, each user when is adding to Azure DevOps? Yes, there is a cost is applicable, guys. There is a access cost is applicable for this. So when we are adding is a what type of access level we are providing, accordingly that access also will get it, accordingly that cost also applicable, guys. So stakeholder, basic, Visual Studio, subscriber. Suppose if I'm going to show you Azure DevOps access level thing, in this I can show you the cost related as well as what are the privileges they will get it. Okay, so both the things I can show you. So if you see, these are the access level related: stakeholder, basic and Visual Studio Professional, or basic test plans and Visual Studio Enterprise. What exactly here means? Basic, basically we are getting Visual Studio Professional. Generally your developers develop the code on Visual Studio Professional or Visual Studio Enterprise or Visual Studio Standard, or like that they will generally get the license, Visual Studio license. That in case they have Visual Studio Professional license already, that user, it's no need is a again is a basic user, it's a obviously automatically it will come basic as well as Visual Studio Professional, they will get it. If it is a basic and Visual Studio Enterprise license, that is a separate, and test plans is a separate, again test plan is a separate. So first of all we'll look into the privileges, and if you look into that, administrator, organization, stakeholders, what he can do, can configure the resources, when also add the security group, role, team administrator, project administrator, or project collection administrator type of privileges, they will get it. Stakeholder. And remaining is a basic Visual Studio Professional, basic test plan, and Visual Studio Enterprise. These related also you can see. And stakeholders is a minimum privileges. It's not required all the pipelines, reports, these all those things. That's the reason stakeholders only get the administrator, organization, and agile boards, agile portfolio management, artifacts, and author release the pipeline and manage the release. That's it. And you can see build related is a include the full access to all the features is a build related. But other than that, they are not getting the pipeline code, chart viewing, chart authoring, and a lot of things they won't get it. Test cases management, test service build relays, or these all those things is not required. That way, Microsoft is define the each one different way they provided. Each one they provide the different privileges. Depends on the requirement, we are going to add it. Generally, this part also managed by who are Azure administrator, like a DevOps administrator. Also, they won't get it, guys. They won't add it. Okay, generally this is a one, it's a kind of like that project manager, or beyond that also those people will take care about what privileges should be provided. Why? Because of it's a cost is applicable. This access level, it depends on the number of users and what type of access level you are providing. Accordingly, that cost is applicable. That's the reason generally we won't look into that, or we won't work on this. But we required some knowledge on this. When we are working on Azure DevOps portal, we should have some knowledge on this. That's the reason we are discussing here. Okay, so this is a part, whenever you require, you can refer this documentation. You can get the more idea what are the privileges based on what access level. Okay, so second thing is a Azure DevOps access level cost related. We'll try to understand that cost also. Pricing. And if you see, clearly stating that these are individual services, user licenses is a mention. Okay, here one thing, if you observe Azure DevOps services, Azure DevOps server, what is the difference? Any idea? Guys, any idea? Azure DevOps services and Azure DevOps server is available. Azure DevOps service is a Azure DevOps portal, like online. Microsoft is a managed it, and it's a coming to Azure DevOps server is our on-premises server. Same Azure DevOps as a server-wise, Microsoft is providing Azure DevOps Server 2022 licensing. So instead of online or the internet, instead of using, I want is maintain my Azure DevOps in my on-premises, in my server only. Like that, at that time, you can go with the Azure DevOps server. This is the one. That license is a separate cost. But now we are
Okay.
majorly using the Azure DevOps
Portal,
service. Sorry?
okay, if I go with Azure DevOps servers, we need to install in our on-premise server software and use the repos and everything.
Yes, exactly. Same services will get it the in our on-premises server only, and no need to this users related and everything. And depends on license. We are taking accordingly. We are managing everything in our on-prem server only.
Okay, okay. No need to
Everything in
internet
on-prem server
connection
only.
in
We
our
are the
system.
responsible. The DevOps is running up and running also. We need to take care ourselves.
Okay, okay, got it.
If it is the latest version, anything patches or bugs, anything also we need to take care in DevOps server.
Okay, but Microsoft will provide. We just need to.
Yeah, Microsoft is providing. You can see here.
Okay.
You can we can purchase it. You can see 3 years commitment and buying through the Azure provided bonus and entitling the user cloud services. Like example, some financial sector companies they are not going to, or some like their standards or policies wise, industry standards or policies, it's not allowing to use the Azure DevOps or something like that. In case such scenarios, you can go with still you want to use it, you can go with the Azure DevOps server and set up in your on premises. You can manage yourself only.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so coming to here, Azure DevOps services, Azure DevOps portal, it's managed by Microsoft. Any new features, new bugs, and everything, everything they will take care backend. No need to manage ourselves. Okay, this integration, a lot of things they are going to take care in the backend. Okay, new features also quickly we can get it. No need to worry about that. So coming to Azure DevOps services cost, let's look into that. If you see, there are different currency types is available, depends on the your requirement. You can select that currency. Right now I'm selecting the US. And if you see here, basic plan, first 5 users free, and then sixth user, from sixth user onwards, per user is a $6 per month. Per month, $6 per month, guys. And what are the things they will get it? Azure pipeline, including free offer individual services, work item tracking and Kanban boards, unlimited private Git repos, and 2 GB free per organization. Artifacts wise, 2 GB of data space will get it. And coming to basic and test plan. Test plans is a kind of testing, manual testing, automation testing, like we heard about over the generally industry. So the test plan, automation test plans is available. The test plan is a separate one, and such test plans is required for that user. That is a separate cost, guys. That's the reason you can see $52 per user per month, including basic plan features, testing plans, tracking, execution, browser-based test with the annotation, rich client test execution, user acceptance testing, centralized reporting. These all those things will get it. But cost also you can see, guys, $52 per month per user. Okay, so that's the reason, and depends on the which plan we are choosing. Very important. Sorry, not plan, access level, I can say, which access level we are choosing to add the users. And other than that, individual services wise also, like I don't want all the services. Okay, sometimes what will happen, I'm using the Azure boards is a kind of tracking service now, Jira, like that, how we can use the ticketing tools. Jira is a kind of project management tools also is available. Yes, there are a lot of n number of project management tools is available. So already my company using, I don't want to use the Azure boards. Okay, I want only Azure pipelines, individual services also we can take it. Or only Azure artifacts I want take it. Yes, you can take it. So Microsoft given individual services wise also these services. Azure pipelines, Azure artifacts, and repos only you want to use it, or it's a kind of artifacts. These are all the things, test plans and everything. It's a Microsoft is a providing individual services also. That individual services also you can see accordingly that cost is everything.
So if we want to try something, which one is better for
Okay, so depends on company requirement.
not
Okay.
company? Generally, I'm asking for myself if I want to do something.
Okay, so generally our testing and our doing the things will go with the this is the one only. Everything
Basic.
will get it.
Okay, basic plan.
Yeah, basic plan. So test plans means until unless we are in the testing related, even
Hmm.
we are in our project is a testing related, we want integrated some of the things and everything, means at that time only better to take it at that time.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, it's not required. Only 30 days free trial is available, and we can utilize it when is if you are going to utilize it and test it how it works and everything.
Okay. For this basic plan is free for lifetime or what? For first 5 users?
5 users is a free, no
Okay.
cost at all.
No cost. Okay. Here
All
we get
services we can use it.
pipelines we get, repos we get, artifacts.
Boards
These
will
are the
get it,
three.
repos will get it, artifacts, everything will get it. Only except test plans.
Okay. Test
Okay.
plans are nothing but to validate the application post deployment.
Like yes, exactly. I will tell you.
Okay.
Test plans, it's a kind of code security. Your code is secure or not. They develop the code is any loopholes, like kind of security vulnerabilities, anything is there, and it's a manual testing, or it's a kind of automation, selenium testing, or
Okay.
it's kind of those, all those things will get the test plans.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Final question. We can subscribe with same user ID, whatever we use for Portal Azure.
Yeah, no issues. Okay, but it's
Okay.
better to, like real time wise you want learn it. My suggestion is when you are logging or creating the Azure portal, you will create a one user ID like your Gmail ID or Microsoft Live or Outlook or Yahoo, something like a Yahoo account. Yes. Once
Right.
is created, better yourself only create a one more account in your organization wise. Right now, I'm using also kk@j2techskills.in. I created one user account. I provided the privileges to that user account. I'm utilizing instead of initial what we are creating the user account, that one I'm not using here. Okay,
Okay.
why I'm recommending is here you will understand the access part also. Yes, some of the things is a Microsoft security wise they're restricted to use the or it's not recommended to use or restricted the some of the things is a initial what user account to try to create it, that one don't use it, they are recommended. Okay, my always
Okay.
suggestion is a create a one more user account yourself in your Azure Entra ID, and after that try to integrate the in Azure DevOps also and try to use it. You will get to idea more idea how to provide the access and other things also you will get the more idea. Okay,
Got it.
any more questions?
No, correct.
Okay, so this is about it's cost related as well as privileges related. Now if I'm going to add it one of the user, so that user already in my uh, Microsoft Entra ID. That means my Azure Active Directory. Okay, so I can select it. So sorry, this is already myself. Satish, suppose in my Entra is a one of the name is a Satish is available. I'm selecting and basic only, and which project related I want to provide the this one. So I want to add it into the project is a pods unlimited suppose, and what type of you can see Azure DevOps groups is a now this is the organization level basic access level. Coming to project level, what type of privileges? Project contributor or project reader or project administrator? Understood what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here project contributor role you want to provide it or project reader only or project administrator depends on the his things, accordingly you can provide it. Administrator means he can able to provide the any access to again to any other users in this project, and the contributor he can do the perform the activities like pipelines repos and all the things he can able to do the that activity, but he can't provide the access to anyone. Project reader obviously everything is a read only, he can't do anything on the DevOps. That is a major difference, we'll get it. Okay, if you want something is a perform it and you don't have privileges, only project administrator can able to perform it. Okay,
Yeah, correct. It's
so
just like
hmm,
contributor, what we have in portal. Contributor.
yes, exactly, in the Azure portal contributor role how is the thing same like it's a in the Azure DevOps portal also is a project level.
Got it.
Okay, so even it will send the mail invoice to user only. So it is a you want is a that notification also they will get it. This so and so user got it. This project in Azure DevOps so and so project they got the so and so role like that. They will get the email notification also. If you selected this one, if you are not selected, they won't get it also. Okay, this is a way one of the users we can try to add it here in our Azure Entra. But okay, well and good. It's you added the like this, but unfortunately, in my like example, I'm the like I'm struggling. My company, small project, small company. I'm struggling, and it's like we are interacting with the freelance support, and the freelance engineer required the access in Azure. What are the ways we can try to add that freelance engineer to this Azure DevOps? Yes, is it right? Required access or not? That freelance engineer.
He
So
required access.
yes, how to get it? That freelance engineer. So like one way already we understand we can try to go to the our Azure portal and create a user account for that freelance engineer also. And after that we can add it. That is a normally just now we understand the things. Yes, Satish account also like that only. Other than that, I don't want to create a that engineer is one user account here and providing the access here. I don't want like that. Directly I want invited. He like he already had a or has a Gmail account. I want directly invite the Gmail account only here. Okay, suppose in this scenario, like one of my mail ID I'm providing here. So that user account I'm trying to invite it. This is a outside of my entire organization or my entire Azure portal and everything wise. Yes, it's a outside user. I'm trying to invite it. So where I'm inviting to this specific project example. Okay, but it's saying that you are inviting users from outside your directory. That means in Entra ID, that is called Azure Active Directory or Entra ID. That users, so your mail ID will need to check the link, their invitation email to able to access the organization and its resources. So whenever we are inviting when added, automatically email notification is sent to the respective email ID. They need to accept it, and after that they can able to access this organization as well as that respective project. The respective project they can able to access it. But initially it's already I allowed it. That's the reason I'm getting this is a without problem. I'm getting I can able to invite the outside user. But generally if you try to in your Azure DevOps portal, it won't allow you. It won't allow you. Why? Because of by default is a block. By default is a block. Security wise, security policies wise. So how to that minimize it under security and policies wise? And you can see here user policies, and it's like external guest access. I need to turn on. I need to turn on. Okay, if suppose turn off only, but if I'm going to users, external user, if I'm trying to like invite it, like example, my one of mail ID I'm providing here. Okay, and so project. Okay, project contributor. Okay, click on add. Just wait for it's adding. Oh, why it's added? 1 minute. Something I changed the some settings. Sorry guys. External. Okay, and allow. Okay, okay.
Allow team and project administration to invite users. That is all.
Yes, exactly. So here one of the reason due to that it's invited new users I'm getting, and it's generally it's external guest users we can invite it, but it's restrict the policies wise. Due to some policies are restricted by default. Generally any company it won't invite it. So until unless specific requirement only they will invite the users. Okay, this is a access level, and project related is a role, specific role we are specifying. Okay. So coming to other than that, I want restrict this user account permissions. Yes, I don't want is a contributor role I given, but even in the contributor also I want restricted some privileges. Okay,
Okay.
change access level, or it's if I go to I can do only access level only, but I want is a change it this person privileges, like some access. I don't want give the kind of like repos or artifacts or something else. I don't want give it. Example, because of he's a like freelance engineer, I hire them and only pipeline issues fix the things purpose. I don't want allow them to get my source code. Yes, source code is a very important. So if I go to my pods unlimited and project settings, under is a project settings, and it's permissions. These are the okay 1 minute. Not this is a one I'm looking into teams. Okay, in this this is a Okay, one user account already added. This is a by default, I got it. If I click on and okay, creation dashboard. 1 minute, guys. Some might be I forget it or exactly not remember. Okay, 1 minute. Let me try to check it. Okay. So here it's a teams is a created and added the respective users into this teams like that. Okay. Suppose is a contributor role in this. Yes, you can see it. You can see here under that members who are the members on this project. You can see here pods unlimited contributor role wise we provide to Satish as well as Kiran is a external user. Okay, in this external user we can remove it, add it users, but this specific group wise what are the privileges you want? General related, delete this node, edit this node, like that. You can see allow or deny or not set, boards, analytics, test plans. These are the kind of we can restrict it. We can restrict the privileges for that users. And settings also we can see here some of the settings, changing the settings, delete the group and permissions we can change it. Okay, so
For each project, we can have different settings.
yes, in project level, generally everyone will do it. They will create a first of all one team. Okay, this team is a testing related team. Suppose example, testing team. I will mention testing team and add the members, respective members like will invite to this related. In this, it's a what type of privileges? I don't want contributor. Yes, I can assign to the some like privileges. I can create a permission is a initially is a contributor only, but later on I can change the that permissions. I can change the permissions, number of permissions. I can change it. That way I can do the create a team and add the respective members on this, and accordingly that privileges also we can restrict it. Okay, any questions? And specific project wise, if you don't want to use the Azure boards or repos or pipeline test plan or artifacts something, so which services you don't want, those services you can stop it here, you can turn off. So those services we won't get it. Suppose test plans I don't want, remove the test plans. So test plans removed it and nothing is there. I'm not deleting anything. It's a just is a test plans is a removed it. So go to the parts unlimited and you can say test plan is a removed. It's not showing to you. Yes. If you observe, test plans is not showing to me. Understood, guys, what I'm saying? Individual services also, what services you want. So I'm enabling and again, and test plans again I'm getting here. I will get it. Just refresh the portal and you can see here test plans again I'm getting. Got it? Any questions on this up to now?
Okay.
So these basic levels generally like DevOps architect, DevOps lead or somebody will take care, or project manager or high level, they will take care about those all those things. Okay, and as a DevOps engineer, we are not going to look into that. Our senior DevOps engineer also we won't get it like this, and obviously they will take care and just they will provide the access. Mostly we are going to work on the depends on the that project requirement, pipelines or boards or for tracking what assign the task and everything, Azure boards and repos is a that source code getting the things and everything like that. Everything is a will work on that, but we required this level of knowledge also very important when working on the Azure DevOps portal. So basically, basic things is a completed. Now one by one services will try to understand Azure boards, and after that we'll try to understand about repos and pipelines and artifacts and everything. We'll try to understand. Test plans I'm not going to cover, guys. I think it's not required, but I will try if it is a possible. Okay. Okay, coming to how can work this project. So initially empty project we created. You can see here empty project. One of the project I created new test. Nothing is available. How can I is everything is created and understanding it's not easy. Like real time wise, one of the project wise, Microsoft is providing demo generators. Azure DevOps demo generators is available. Using that, I get one project. This is a e-commerce website, one of the e-commerce website, and Microsoft end-to-end everything it's available here. Azure bots. Basically, first of all, Azure bots wise, you can see how it's generally in the organization real time. Create a task or epics and futures and everything. How to assign it? You can see here assign to my name when is a create the project, and everything is how to track it. These are all those things. What are the task is in progress? What is a ready? What is a to do? What is a approved? What is a commit? What is a new? And everything it's we can see here. This is a kind of existing project, guys. This is a kind of existing project related all the things. Okay, so better tomorrow I will discuss about end to end about this related. Okay, what is the epic? What is the task? What is the future? What is a product backlog item? Futures, epic, bug, and everything we'll try to understand, and how we can able to create it. If you want to create it as a how to create it, how to interlink this task to this epic, how to interlink with this task to this future or implement, and everything we'll try to understand tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, Kiran.
Yeah, that's about today's session. And in the tomorrow is a Saturday, so I will inform to you guys if it is a possible. I will take it. Otherwise, I will take the on Monday.
Tomorrow I have a production activity exactly
Oh,
at 8 a.m.
okay, no problem. So that means is a Monday we'll meet and we'll discuss furtherly on this.
I mean,
Okay.
if you can connect at 9 a.m., I am okay. If you're recording you.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
separately we'll discuss and we'll sort out on this.
Okay, Kiran.
Okay. That's